So if the Holy Spirit teaches me everything, if the Holy Spirit teaches us or guides us into all truth, then that means the all truth, part of that must include the truth of who you're supposed to be in relationship with. If it teaches you everything, part of the everything is how you can connect with whomever he has for you. If he only speaks what he hears from the Father, then he's a direct access to the throne of God in downloading to you who you're supposed to be in relationship with. No one can beat that matchmaker. In 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 9 to 10, it says, eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor has any human being or human mind conceived the things that God has prepared for everybody. No. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor any human mind conceived the things that God has prepared for those who love him. But he has revealed them to us, his children, by the Holy Spirit, who searches the things of God. Yes, the deep things of God. I don't know about you, but I want to hook up with the Holy Spirit. Because the Holy Spirit is the best matchmaker. He is a better searcher than any browser. And his services are pro bono, for free. The only price, if you want to call it that way, that you have to pay is surrender to the matchmaker and say, God, you just do your thing. Put me to sleep. Just put me to sleep. And when you're sleeping, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening. It feels like nothing is happening, as a matter of fact. You just wake up. You're like, oh, what happened? Well, it doesn't mean God is not doing anything. In fact, somebody once said, when you think God is not doing nothing, it's when he's working the most. Perhaps there's a reason why God is always telling us rest. Because when you rest, I work. But when you work, I rest. Let me say that again. When you rest, I work. But when you work, I rest. When you try to make it happen, I'll just chill and just watch you and see how it works for you. Perhaps that explains why a lot of times we only get to rest after we are brokenhearted. After we get to a point where, like, you know what, I'm done. And God is like, about time. Now I can go to work. As perfect as Adam was, God says, I'm going to make him a helper. As perfect as it was, the first thing God did was work on him. That's a picture of how God does. And that's a challenge. Nobody wants to let God work on them. So they say, I don't have time for that. I'll just go to the dating app. You know, it's quicker that way. I just go online. And you can do those things. And of course, for apparently a lot of people, 95%, if we go by the stats, it's not a very good experience. And of course, after you surrender to God, there's always those few individuals where God is like, okay, go online. What? I thought, nah, it's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is I gotta drive the boat. I got to drive the boat, and I'll save you the trouble, bypass all the liars, bypass all the deceivers and whatever. I can, again, it's personal, it's whatever God tells you. But the most important thing is that God is the matchmaker. He is the best matchmaker. Save you a lot of pain, save you a lot of trouble. Just trust God with all of your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Let Him be in control.